Welcome to our channel, Kabayan Balitaan.
A list of the 10 secret habits of rich people that you may or may not have been doing. The personal habits of rich people are something you may or may not have been doing. Rich people live in a pretty varied world than the average person, and they do things that seem out of grasp for most people. Here are some good habits that rich people do every day, some of which you might be practicing already without even realizing it. You don't need to buy into any get-rich-quick schemes or believe in magic. Instead, these tips will help you start on the right foot and make some changes for the better. Money can be a touchy subject. It's often difficult to talk about your finances with friends and family, let alone strangers on the internet. Well, it's time to take that leap of faith, because I have compiled 10 secret habits of rich people that you may or may not have been doing in the hopes that some might help you get closer to achieving your goals. So without further ado, here are 10 things wealthy people do. It's common knowledge that reading can increase your intelligence, but many don't know how much money wealthy individuals spend on books each year, over $1,800, according to CNBC News. Number 1, they read more books. Reading is an activity for those who want to grow and learn more about life. Reading gives them a new perspective on life and helps them see new opportunities around them. Number 2, they get up early in the morning, 5:30 a.m., at least most days of the week. This is not just because they want to make more money, it's also because it sets an example for others who work around them, as well as giving them time to set goals and reflect on what they've achieved so far. Number 3, don't buy anything unless it's on sale or discounted at least 20% off the original price. You'll save up more money for retirement, because you won't spend as much now. Plus, when something goes on sale again later, then you can buy it with no guilt. Make sure to wait until prices go down before shopping next time. Rich people do differently than most others because they invest their savings into stocks and bonds rather than keeping them in cash. Number 4, never go grocery shopping when hungry. Trust me. I'm pretty sure you've been in a situation where you're hungry and have to go grocery shopping. I know I have been there plenty of times. It's all about what happens when we go grocery shopping when we are hungry. How it affects our spending habits and how much money we end up spending because of that. One of the biggest mistakes I used to make was grocery shopping when hungry. If you're like me and have a hard time resisting food, then you know what I'm talking about. It's straightforward to go overboard on impulse buys or grab that bag of chips while standing in line, because it's just so darn tempting. Number 5, get into the habit of saving your change in jars or piggy banks instead of using them as spare change for something else like buying snacks from 7-Elevens. Do you ever wonder if your change will add up and make a difference in your life? I know it can be challenging for some people to save money, but here are some ideas if you are unsure where to start. You could save each bill that comes into the house, small bills and coins, or begin saving all loose coins on top of the washing machine, or whatever spot is convenient. Number 6. Stop spending money on frivolous items, such as clothes and shoes that are just going to end up being donated. Do you often find yourself needing to make a purchase, but then second-guessing the need for it? Have you ever had that feeling where you are shopping and see an item on sale and think, "I don't need this, I should just walk away"? Or have been frustrated when someone in your life tells you they want something only to regret their decision later? In today's society, we tend to buy things without thinking about how much money we are spending or our priorities. We get caught up in wanting newer clothes or shoes all the time because they look fantastic. But honestly, who cares how your clothes look if no one sees them anyway? Number 7. Finding ways to get out of debt faster by taking steps like getting rid of high-interest credit cards and using any windfall cash wisely. Do you want to get out of debt faster and with less stress? The best way to do this is by getting rid of high-interest credit cards. You can transfer the balance from your current card onto a new one, then close the old account. You will save money on interest charges, and it might be easier than you think. The problem is that many people don't realize they're carrying several high-interest cards until they sit down with their finances at the end of every month and see how much money they've spent just on interest payments alone. Number 8. Doing more research before making major purchases such as cars, homes, and electronic goods. Budgeting is an essential part of your personal finance. The more you budget, the better off you will be financially. Many people don't do before making a significant purchase to research how much they can afford and what their monthly payments would be if they took out a loan or paid cash. Save money by doing more research before making major purchases such as cars, homes, and electrics. Number 9. They take care of their physical health by eating well and exercising often. To do this, make sure that you are eating right and exercising often. This will help keep your mind clear so that you can focus on your financial goals. It's not always easy to remember why you're saving money when your budget is tight. But if you take the time to invest in yourself and your future, it will pay off. The first thing that helped me save money was eating better and exercising more often. It may seem like a small change, but there are many benefits. You'll sleep better, feel less stressed out, have more energy during the day, and be able to keep up with work. Number 10. They live below their means to save more money, which makes it easier for them to invest in lucrative opportunities as they come up. The adage "live below your means so you can save more money" is as accurate today as when Benjamin Franklin coined the phrase in 1757. When we live below our means, spending less than what's coming in leaves us with a cash surplus to put towards savings and investments. It's easier to save more when you live below your means and spend less than what you make each month. Suppose you're looking for a way to get started on saving more money without feeling deprived or going broke. Rich people don't always have access to cash that we regular folk do because of their lifestyle choices. But that doesn't mean they can't be frugal with their finances and still live comfortably. They need to know how to budget effectively to enjoy life while saving up for retirement or other goals. The key is living below your means so that there's enough left over. It's important to note the different lifestyles and values wealthy people live by so we can learn from their success. It might be time to reevaluate your habits and see if you are making any of these 10 secret habits that rich people do. If not, why not? After all, it's just a matter of changing up the way you think about what is possible. Maybe adopting one new habit from this list will help inspire some change in how you live your life, leading to more success for yourself. Which one do you think is worth trying? What other secrets do you know about these 10 habits? Do any of these seem like they would work for you? Let us know in the comments.